Hey, what's up guys? This is Melo here from Team Breakthrough coming at you with my Volcanic deck profile. This is a deck profile that I've been wanting to do for the longest. I've been having this deck, but you know, as you guys know, we took that little break. So I wasn't able to profile this deck, but here it is. It is low rarity. I'm not gonna say it's, you know, low rarity on purpose, like to make myself feel better, like some people do. No, I actually want high rarity Volcanics, but I don't have them at the moment, and I'm busy right now trying to pick up the next busted deck. So I don't want to drop some money on this. But you know, whenever I have the time, and the money, I will, pick it up. But anyways, let's get started. So to begin with, we played through Volcanic Rocket. Rocket searches out Blaze Accelerator, the hardness over the deck. So when you can search out your Raigeki basically, or the card that enables you to Raigeki, it's pretty amazing. This card used to work really good with Summoner Monk, but I just cut it down because it was clogging hands and it just wasn't working as good as it was. It was, although really good, go Monk, this card, and then Rocket, but but yeah, through Volcanic Rocket, then through Volcanic Shell, the deck thinner, it's just really good. It's kind of like a mini scout, but it just searches himself out. Really good for draw power. Then the actual Raigeki, the 3 scatter shots. If you guys don't know what these cards do, I guess I'm pretty sure you guys know what it does. Rocket searches the trap. Shell, you pay 500 and it searches itself. Scatter shot, when it's sent to the graveyard by the effect of this of the trap card, it sends two more from the deck to the graveyard, and then you'll destroy all your opponent's monsters, and they take 1500 for each scatter shot. So you destroy their monsters and they lose 1500 life points. So that's really good. Must be a 3. Through Royal Firestone Guards, I've seen a lot of people cut down this to 2 just because we have Jar of Avarice. Is it Jar of Avarice or Pot of Avarice? Can't remember. But the trap card that allows you to, shuffle back 5 and draw 1. I don't own one of those. But even then, even if I did, I'll probably still run in a 3 because now every time you recycle, you're gonna have to recycle one of these guys if you run it at 2. But if you run it at 3, you don't really have to worry about that. It does suck drawing it first sure though, or when it's dead, when you can, you can't use this effect. It sucks, but its stats are not bad. It's a rank 4. I mean level 4, so it allows you to go into rank 4s. So it always has its use. I don't think I will cut it down. I like it at 3. Then through Fossil Dino, you set this and then they run into it with a whole bunch of, especially Necros or, I don't know, Ignites now. They rely on a whole bunch of Exceeds, all of that stuff. This is deadly for them. It can potentially win games. Then you just summon this and it's like a Vanity's on legs. You protect it and it gives you a lot of advantage. Then one Thunder King Ryle for search, like those decks that search a lot, is just really good. The fact that it has a like a solemn warning type of thing on him, it's actually really good. Then through Pot of Duality, well, that was it for the monsters. Now for the spells, through Pot of Duality, this is for consistency. You don't really special summon here. A lot of the meta decks do. So running cards like Fossil Dino, Thunder King, Vanity 17, and so stuff don't really hurt you. And then using this, it only allows you to get your combo pieces out faster, and you don't really have to worry about the not special summoning effect because it doesn't really affect you. Then through 2 Magical Planner, 3 clogs a lot, and it's just Magical Planner is good, but I want you don't see enough. I threw you see it too much. 2 is the perfect number. Then I'm maining 2 MSCs. I do cite the third. This is for, you know, there's a lot of pendulums based decks. There's a lot of decks with back row, and it really sucks when you're trying to attack for game or something like that, and then they flip a, you know, Mirror Force or something like that. So you want to get rid of those cards beforehand. Although I see a lot of Cosmo players, you know, running the artifact engine, so you might want to save this for like floodgates and stuff like that. Don't really want to go, you know, blind MS-teen, because it can be deadly too. Then I run the 1 Moon Mirror Shield. If you don't know what this card does, I'm gonna read it to you. It says, if the equipped monster battles an opponent monsters during damage calculation, the equipped monster's attack and defense becomes equal to the attack or defense, whichever is higher, of the opponent's battling monster, plus 100. During damage calculation only, if this face-up card is sent from the field to graveyard, pay 500 life points. Place this card either on top or bottom of your deck. So this card is so busted. It lets you get over big monsters that you usually wouldn't be able to get over, like towers, for example. Because you equip this to a shell, you can equip this to a shell, and it will get over at towers, because shell will get, because of this effect, will get 3,000 plus 100, so we'll be at 3,100, and then you just run over a shell like nothing, and then towers like nothing, and if this gets destroyed, you just pay 500 life points, and you know, you never lose the card. That's the thing. You can go either at the bottom or the top of your deck, either one. So really good. Then the 1 Raigeki, because although the deck is a Raigeki, you know, it's never bad enough to have 2 Raigekis, right? And then that's it for the spells. We'll go to the traps. The Heart and Soul of the deck, Blaze Accelerator Reload, really good. This is what, you know, when this card released, is what made this deck valuable again. So yeah, I thought it's a must. Then Truth of this Chain for effect negation, you know, preventing from getting OTK'd or other stuff like that. So really good. Then 2 Traps to Trap Hole Nightmares. That's actually really good. Going against Necros and other decks like that. But then there's decks that special summon but don't activate effects. For example, I don't know, Clifford's, let's say, for example, they're special summon, but they don't, you know, they don't activate effects on field. So then you might want to side this out for, you know, other stuff, you know. So these are really good side outs, are really easy side outs, you know. That's one of the main cards you want to side out if you're not running into a deck that's special summoning a lot. Then the 1 Bottomless, because this gets over almost anything that's 1500 and above, especially when the pendulum summon and you flip this, they just cry. This can, you know, this can destroy a pendulum deck base. Then 2 Divine Wrath. I saw this, a friend suggested it to me. He suggested it, and then I didn't know what, you know, why would you run this? You have to discard cards, and this like you don't really discard, but there is something that gets an effect in the graveyard, and that is Blaze Accelerator Reload or Shell. These 2 cards can have effects on the graveyard. This pay 500, like I said, it searches himself out. And the Blaze Accelerator Reload, when it's in the graveyard, you can banish it to send 1 Volcanic card from your deck to graveyard, which most likely will be Scattershot, and then Scattershot sends the other 2 more, and then you Raigeki. So not only do you negate the effect and destroy the monster, now you Raigeki them for free. So like, this card is really good, and it's another effect negation, because you do lose to Trish, you do lose to, you know, decks like that. So you know, negating their effects is really good, and the good thing is that it's not on the field, it's anywhere. So like if they, you know, go, for example, Valor or something like that, you just go this and negate that. Really good. Then the lose one turn. I originally was playing 2. Then two things happened. One, I play tested it and I did not like it. I mean, you do not special summon, that is true, but then you have the extra deck that you sometimes need to go into, and having lose one turn up was, you know, really pain in the butt. So it did conflict with some of my plays, and then I traded the other one when I was building Nick Knights. But actually, I do not regret it because it works really good in lose one turn. I mean, a 1. Because what happens is you might not see it as often, but the one time you do see it, it's never dead. You know, it's like, it's really good. Then you run the 1 torrential because this just destroys decks that go all in, and then you flip the torrential, and then this, like, they don't have a follow play. Solo Morning just for anything basically. The Mirror Force, if they attack into you or try to OTK you, you Mirror Force them. And Vanity's Emptiness to just not allow them to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. That's it for the main deck. That is 40 cards, I believe. I will not show you my side deck because that's something you have to build on your own. You know, you have to be creative with it or something like that. Because I don't know how your locals, you know, your city or whatever it is, everybody knows. So you just build your side deck according to what you face the most. So we're going with the extra deck. I am missing some cards though, and I will let you know what it is. But for the most part, it's just a whole bunch of rank 4s. Castell, 101, Gemini Pearl. This is, for example, if you have, like I said, a lose one turn up, and then there's a monster you can get over with just your regular monsters, then you make this, and it doesn't go to defense because it doesn't have an effect. So, you know, exciting night to reset game. Really good when you're in a bad position. Diamond Direwolf to get rid of, you know, floodgates or monsters you can, you know, originally just normally get over. Cowboy for game. That's the worst way to lose, you know, with Cowboy. Ragnar Zero for Arrow Mages, Cooler Fords, I don't know, Fire Fist maybe, you know, stuff like that. Carry Gorgon to protect, you know, whatever you want to protect, but you can drop this for Pleiades or something. Gaga Samurai, because it allows you to attack double. Who doesn't? And then Rep Mysterio, Rhapsody and Berserk. It's good against Necros. You banish your spells, and then let's say, for example, you banish the spells and do all that, and then you have this guy in the field, and you just equip this guy to this guy. He gains 1200, so he's 19 plus 1200 now. And can attack double, so it's really deadly. And then I'm missing the one Emerald. The Emerald, my friend has it along with along with the Palomeas and the Diamond. Those 2 cards are a must. Like I said, I didn't ask for this profile, but he has it. But you know, I do have him in my extra deck. The Emerald to recycle your scatter shots or anything else that you want to recycle. The Palomeas because it allows you to go into Diamond Direwolf. I'm sorry, not Diamond Direwolf. Diamond. And then also Palomeas allows you to make a play where you have two level 4s under him. At the end phase, you attach the diamond from your extra deck to him. And then your opponent's turn, you can surprise him by detaching 3 and making a play this on top of it. So that's really good. That's a really good play you guys can make. Those are just suggestions. You can guys play around with the deck however you want. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Follow us, subscribe, all of the good stuff, suggestions, all of that will be appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Bye.